Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our lovely WFM friends and colleagues who have joined from all over the world. On behalf of GWFM, I take this pride and privilege to welcome all of you to International WFM QUIZ 2020. The best talent in WFM will be identified and they'll be awarded and recognized. Trust me, we have 120 WFM participants for the quiz program from 40 companies and from 20 countries. Now, our sincere gratitude to NICE for exclusive partnership in getting this international quiz program done. We express our gratitude for them too. First WFM international quiz, which is the first time that we're doing it in the market, and we have hundreds of distinguished participants who are participating here today, and this is going to go on for a couple of hours. We have all of them joined from multiple countries across the world. I really thank all the participants who have taken time to join in and really appreciate your presence. We have done the test round with most of them. In case if you have any challenge quiz time, we have quiz master who's going to help you, and also is going to brief you in detail. So on behalf of GWFM, I just take this pride moment that to welcome you all. This is hosted by GWFM and NICE, and also Unar Source. It's really a great privilege to have NICE and Unar Source together as a team where we are doing this. And to talk about GWFM, I guess most of you know about it, and we are the biggest WFM network. Please join us in our social media, and move to the next slide. We're calling this as like world's best talent award, where we all know that yes, we have been doing great in our organization. Let's invite people with a WFM background that let's have some kind of questions and answer, which is going to be one of the great knowledge sharing platform we want to create. And this is one of the initiatives that we are taking, and we have best awards for the winners who is going to win in the first and also second. Can you go to the next slide, please? When we thought about this quiz moment a few months back, that yes, we have been doing a lot of events. This year we have done more than 25 events. This is the last event. In fact, we have one more event which we are planning, which is a Hazy event, which is going to come 17th of this month, and I'll share the details in a while. This is the agenda where we have team participating from all over the world. And without much delay, I'm going to invite, we have distinguished judges with us today. I'm going to invite Jay is there, yes, so far, and I don't know about others. Others are going to join in a while. So with the help of our judges, we're going to have a great event. Along with this, we have a couple of more judges. We have Niti Majan as also, very there as one of the judges, and we have Dr. Grace Sanson. She's also going to be there. And with this, we're going to have a marathon of quiz. Without much delay, I'm going to invite Yogesh. Yogesh is a senior consultant, from NICE. Yogesh, good to have you here today, and we're going to listen to what's new and what is new for the 2021 and what has been 2019, and we want to listen to you. Good to have you again with us, Yogesh. And I really thank NICE for taking the partnership with us. This is something that where we are giving back something to the social, where it's a social contribution which you are making. I really appreciate NICE, which they have been really doing partnership with us, and they're being market leader, and they just came forward to WFM community to have this quiz contest done, and really appreciate NICE, Kathy, Yogesh, and the whole NICE team. It's really a privilege to have Yogesh with us today. Yogesh, I'm going to give you access now because I have you as a presenter. So the winners are going to get the certificate and also all the goodies and prizes, where the certificate is going to be endorsed by all the distinguished judges. Yogesh, you're the presenter now.
Thanks a lot, Shiva. And hi, good morning, everyone, to all, and welcome all to all participants. Let's get started without further delay. I'd like to first introduce NICE, what NICE is all about, talk a little bit on NICE. NICE is a NASDAQ listed company, and we are about a $1.6 billion company in revenue. We have over 6,800 employees and presence in more than 150 countries across the globe. In India, we are located in Pune, which is our largest center. It's called the Global Talent Center, or GTC. We have offices in Delhi, Bangalore, and Mumbai. Our team is actually proud of all the achievements, and NICE has been constantly recognized for its innovation and the value it provides to our more than 25,000 customers across the globe, out of which 85% are Fortune 100 customers. Since 1986, NICE has been recognized as a leader in the industry, and our solutions actually allow the enterprises to know their end customers better, act in real time, and also ensure that every employee of theirs are engaged. Our customers stand out in their competitive landscape or competitive markets by offering an enhanced customer experience and side by side also increasing their bottom line by streamlining the operational efficiencies. We have about more than 2,300 R&D professionals and more than 400 patents in our name, primarily. We have three divisions at NICE. First is the enterprise division, which I am part of, and the enterprise division primarily provides solutions for customer and employee engagement and to capture interactions between customers and the employees. Then we have the financial crime and compliance division, which is primarily for fraud and financial crime related solutions. And finally, we have the public safety division, which is for digital policing transformation solutions. So that's a quick intro about NICE. I'll move on to the next slide. So today we are going to discuss a few trends that we saw, that we as NICE saw in the market, specifically during the pandemic, and what we see as a trend going forward as well. The first trend that we really experienced was gig economy. I'm sure everyone is aware of gig economy. It has been there for quite some time, globally as well as in India. For those who don't know, gig economy is actually like an independent contractual workers who are with flexible agreements with the enterprises, right? It is called by many names: platform economy, on-demand economy, peer economy, or sharing economy, if I may say that. And can be classified into digital and physical economies. We see a lot of trend there. It's on the rise, obviously, and especially from the tier 2 cities that we saw enterprises hiring people, specifically for the gig kind of an engagement. So at this time when the pandemic has disrupted the landscape of the job market, obviously the gig economy is gaining ground, as we saw. And it's offering a huge potential for both blue-collared and white-collared workers. The pandemic may have slowed down the hiring process, as we saw throughout the year. However, the gig economy, as we see, is buzzing. It's buzzing specifically for freelance developers and freelance workers. So that is something that we saw on the rise. In fact, the growth impact and the size is constantly on the growth as we speak. In fact, as per ASSOCHAM, about 17% growth was seen in the gig economy, and with respect to gross volume, it is expected to be around 455 billion by 2023. There are certain changes in laws as well that have been done in 2020. Recently, Uber in US state of California won a ballot, and which will actually water down a landmark law which is meant to recognize gig workers as enterprises employees itself and give them give them more social security coverage, etc. Even in India specifically, we saw new laws being passed on the gig economy, primarily for having more social security, for bringing the gig workers under the social security framework. So recently a law was passed in the Indian Parliament in 2020 itself for this arrangement. And obviously, it's creating jobs in the future. This specific economy will primarily help create job opportunities in the future and may shape the future of work primarily as we are working today. So that is one trend I wanted to share with you colleagues, that this economy is trying to rise over the period of time. The second trend that we see is desktop analytics. It's primarily a kind of a trend that we saw in the market, which is increasing quite a lot. Since the employees of the organization, staffers spend their day in their pajamas, employers have actually increased difficulty in monitoring or measuring the productivity when it comes to figuring out how productive their employees are. So it is actually complicated when people have started to work from home or work from different places, primarily because the home functionality or the way the home functions is totally different, like childcare, sickness among families, and interruptions caused by pets, etc. So all of these demands, all of these conditions actually force the enterprises to think about solutions which are time on system measurement for employees. And this is specifically true for back office employees, where there's no specific technology available to do that. This actually also helps organizations to make more informed decisions about employees, because now the managers have on-the-click access to employee productivity, and the software actually captures, or the capability actually captures all of this automatically from employee desktops and pushes it to the central system where the managers can have access to it. So managers can make more informed decisions about all this information collected. Productive time and system is an important metric to measure. Obviously, it's become more and more important in the specific condition as on today, because it is not only important for our enterprises to know how much work has been done, but how the work was done actually. So what was the quality of the work? What was the time spent by person on productive versus non-productive versus other applications? So primarily, it's an important metric to measure, and we saw this trend rise a lot among enterprises, and we saw a lot of demand for these kind of solutions. The third trend we saw increasing in the market is cloud. Obviously, the cloud environment has been there for quite some time, but its acceptability primarily rose during this pandemic as we saw it. And the most preferred solution to move on to the cloud was the WFM solution for us, primarily because I believe the WFM solution does not hold any customer sensitive data. It has more agent related data, but not customer sensitive data. So that makes it a little eligible for moving to the cloud, in spite of all the security and all the certifications we have on the infrastructure on the cloud. But it was not gaining ground earlier. It is now, primarily because of two reasons. The first reason that we see is it's trickling from the top, from the CEO and the CTOs of the organization, and it's flowing downwards, and it's being, as an organization policy to move to the cloud. And obviously, NICE provides a whole enterprise of cloud offerings. Firstly, we commit 99.9% SLA with our customers, and it's contracted that your system will be up and running 99.9% of the time of the year. The second is all the upgrades are included, so you will always be evergreen. Whatever new version comes in, it will automatically be upgraded, and all you have to do is maybe take a small Delta training, a day or two course, which will actually enable you to use the new features of the tool. So all the upgrades keep included, high availability, change patch management, so any new patches coming in is automatically updated, and we have a 24/7 monitoring, availability of people who are proactively monitoring the system for any issues or anything coming. So even before the customer knowing it, the issues are resolved. There's customer success management. There's a customer success manager assigned to the customer who's always taking feedbacks and channelizing it to the product enhancement teams. And optionally, we have business consulting and value realization services, which ensures that customers are realizing value of the tool primarily once they've invested in it. So this is my final slide, by the way. It is actually the NICE framework. All our solutions are integrated. They, talk to each other, and it's making you future ready primarily. So a quick description of the framework that you see here. The first is you can see. Guys, could you please put yourself on mute? There's some disturbance. Thank you. So on the left hand side, you can see the two bifurcations, the associates or the agents or the employees as you call it, and the below side is the admin team or the WFM team. And we have solutions placed across the framework for both of them. For the associates, you have the desktop analytics solution, which is primarily monitoring time on system, productive, non-productive. We have screen recording, which is monitoring screens all the time, whatever the employee is doing to have enough visibility. The third solution is at the center, you see the nice IEX workforce management solution. It's primarily the latest and greatest solution that is available in the market for as also rated highly by the analysts for your capacity planning and forecasting and scheduling. And we have the nice EEM, which is Employee Engagement Manager, which actually provides intraday automation, or it provides it automatically analyzes the net staffing, and it reaches out to people proactively to take shifts and or to take breaks depending upon the net staffing. And it's tightly integrated with WFM because the WFM holds all the schedules. And it also offers agents the flexibility to change their shifts and to move their breaks around, etc., for that flexibility, scheduling flexibility that is required specifically during this pandemic. So very, very important for those kind of stuff. And finally, the nice performance management where all the data flows through. It is for measuring KPIs, matrices of all the employees. So everyone has access to it. They can see where they stand as per the organization goals or KPIs assigned to them. It allows you to identify gaps and assign coaching packages, and also have a closed loop kind of a coaching methodology put in the tool. And obviously, all our solutions are cloud-based, so organizations can take the advantage of that as well. So yeah, with that, I'd like to just show you a quick video on nice EEM. It is a video that will show you what EEM is capable of. Video is not visible. Thank you very much, everyone. It's a pleasure talking to you. And back to you, Shiva.
Thanks, Sergey, for lovely presentation, and really learned a lot as well as nice discussion. And we'll share the presentation to all the friends, and also the video is also going to be made available to them on our social media. Do that. So thank you so much, Sergey, for being there with us, and please stay back. You are one of the judges.
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you.
And you see that in a few of the judges, Niti will be able to just come out of the screen just to say hi, and which guy was there?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, just the you
Can,
could just
but you can't see me, right?
yeah, you just unmute your video and just come out of the screen.
Oh,
Good to
can you see me now?
Yeah, good to have
Hi.
you, Niti. Hi, good to have
Yes.
you. Thanks for taking time out, busy, besides the busy schedule. We love to have you as one of the judges. We have other judges that, like joining on and off. Try to be there as long as you can. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for inviting me. Really pleased to be here and quite excited to see how the quiz masters and the participants, I think, work towards getting some awards, etc. So thank you. I'll go back and switch off the camera and be on mute. Thank you.
Thank you. Garu, can we move to the next slide? We can. All right. Okay. These are the judges that you all know, all the contestants, distinguished contestants. You see that all the judges are here. However, like Quizmaster is going to be the man of the show today, and you'll hear him very soon. Okay. Before that, I just invite Jagriti for our source. Our source has been very supportive. In fact, they're the one driving this quiz, joining hands with GWFM. So I invite Jagriti. Jagriti, if you could take this forward and let's have your video.
Hunar Source Consulting Private Limited is a corporate end-to-end solution, offering a comprehensive range of services under one umbrella. Their vision is to become the biggest one-stop engagement hub for corporates across India by relentlessly innovating and transforming, supported by robust sustainable practices. Their mission is to work every day harder than the previous day, to provide impeccable corporate event services which enable their clients optimize their time, cost and efforts, complemented by an enriched experience. They call themselves Hunar Source, and they are not just a company but an idea. Hunar Source Consulting Private Limited has done 142 corporate events in just 11 months' time and close to 25 virtual corporate events in lockdown phase. They are a team of young and dynamic professionals led by Mr. Anjanay Srivastav, a qualified and seasoned HR professional. The team collaborates effectively and efficiently with their clients to provide the best-in-class services. Speed of delivery, commitment to quality and ability to provide customized value-added solutions differentiate Hunar Source from its competitors. Established in year 2018, based in Pune, Maharashtra, it is one of the fastest growing companies in India. India 500 Startup Awards 2020 for quality excellence goes to Hunar Source Consulting Private Limited.
Thank you, Hunar Source, for being there with us. Before that, before we could invite the Quizmaster, I'm just going to share the video that how this event is going to happen and what is that the winners are going to get in this. Let me have a quick video about this. All right. Thank you so much for staying back. Without delay, I'm going to invite the Quizmaster of the day. He's from Australia. In fact, we have really done a lot of work together where, we've got around 800 questions, from 800 to 300 and 300 to 100 questions, that it really took more than like 24 hours of time, maneuvers for us to like narrow down, making it relevant. Okay, all that. Jai Parekh is joined from US. Jai Parekh is global head of WFM of Sutherlands. Unfortunately, Jai is not able to see himself in the camera. Can we have a few words from you, Jai?
Yeah, so really looking forward to this event and having all the participants really, it will showcase our teamwork and our ability to work together, which is kind of what represents WFM, right? So, all the various within WFM that drive the business, this quiz is going to test all those and the teamwork along with it. So really looking forward to seeing all the participants, getting involved into it and making it a fun event and a learning event.
Thanks, Jay, for being there.
Absolutely. Good luck, everyone.
Thanks,
Yes,
Jay.
sir.
Welcome all the distinguished participants for taking your time. We all joined from multiple countries. So without much delay, we're going to have the quiz now. Wish you all the best. And Quiz Master is going to guide you.
Namaste, and thank you so much, Shiva sir, for giving Hunar Source this opportunity to serve all of you for this, one of the first global event of WFM. Yes, sir.
Hello, Jagrati. Can we invite Quiz Master of the day?
Yes, sure, sir. So before inviting Quiz Master, I would just like to take a couple of minutes of all of you to just thank you wholeheartedly. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and a namaste to everybody from Jagrati Nanda. Quiz, questions, and these things, these are always the curiosity builders in human mind. That is what we believe, and that is how we lead to innovation and creativity. Believing in innovation and creativity has connected me with Hunar Source, practicing image management and corporate training, and for my personal and professional goals. And I want to give a big thank you on behalf of Hunar Source being part of this event and hosting this event. Talking about our quiz master today, he doesn't need too much of introduction because there is a lot. If I start talking about him, he is being awarded as the youngest entrepreneur of Australia. He is being help 8 techie companies as startups. And please welcome Amir Kutub on board, and let us start the quiz.
Hey everyone.
Hi Amir, thank you so
Thanks a
much,
lot,
and
Shiva.
thank you everybody. Yes.
Thanks a lot, Shiva, and thanks a lot, Jagrati, for such a nice introduction. So, guys, everyone, welcome on board, and I am sure that this would be a very exciting and amazing quiz. And Jagrati, I'm very happy to do. You know why?
So
Because when I was working in corporate life, I always used to hate HR people because they are the ones who sort of responsible for all your performance management, all your leaves and everything like that. When I established my business, I thought, now I'm establishing my business, I'm founding a company. Now at least I'll be the boss. But what happened is that even after I established my companies, the HR people were the one who were bossing me around with all the policies that we had to put in place, all of the things that we had to put in place. But on a serious note, what I feel is that the HR and the whole workforce management is the key and the heart of any organization. And I'm actually very delighted to be here with you guys on this occasion. And recently I was teaching a class of the CEOs of Australia. And when I asked them about what type of business they were in, they talked about different business. And I told them, although you are in different businesses, but ultimately you are in resource management businesses. So you are all actually managing the resources. One of the most important one is the human resource management. So today I have got this opportunity to actually ask you guys the question. So it's the tables have turned, and today we will be asking the question and you will be the one answering the question as well. So I will invite my colleague Vikram to actually share the screen so that we can start with the rounds. All right, so I've got the screen. I hope you all can see the screen. So right now in the very first round, we actually have 100 participants. And in the first round, we would be going through 3 questions. So what you have to do is, for every question out there would be 4 options, would be like multiple choice questions, 1 question and 4 options, A, B, C, and D. And for the first round, it's the fastest finger first round. So actually, Vikram, can we go to the, let's probably just over here. So in the fastest finger first round, what you have to do is, as soon as I put the question up and as soon as I say your time starts now, you have to enter the answer in your chat box. Now, if you can't locate the chat box, on your screen, mostly on the right hand side, at the very bottom, you will see an option of chat. Make sure that you can see the chat option. And when I'll be putting up the question, I would be reading out the question. I'll be saying there are these 4 options. I'll be saying your time starts now. You will have 30 seconds to answer, but the first 10 people who would answer the question correctly would be shortlisted. Similarly, for the second question, another 10 people who will answer first and who will answer correctly will be shortlisted, and similarly for the third question. In that way, we will be shortlisting 30 candidates who would be going to the next round. So before I actually open up the exact question, let's do a test round to quickly understand that you guys are able to enter the comments. In the comments, you have to enter just either of A, B, C, or D rather than the full option. And we'll see if our team is able to look at your chat and just make sure that everything's going around. So this is your first test question. The first test question is, who are the nicest people in a company? A, marketing people, B, HR people, C, sales people, or D, delivery people. And your time starts now. So what you have to do is, and we can see someone has actually entered the option B in the chat. What you have to do is you have to actually enter the answer either A, B, C, or D in the chat section. So I'll repeat the question again. Who are the nicest people in a company? A, marketing, B, HR, C, sales, or D, delivery? All right, guys. Thank you so much for participating in this quick shuffle. I think we are all set now. We know where to put our answers in this questions section, and I can confirm that we are receiving all of your questions. So no need to worry, no need to panic. All right. So the way we would this round would happen is pretty simple. I would repeat again. I'll be asking you one question, and this is fastest finger rounds. And you have to only give us an option, either option A, option B, option C, or option D. Once you enter the alphabet, like we have already did earlier, and press enter, we would receive that chat and we would go from there. So in next few seconds, I will ask my first question. We'll give you the 4 options, and then you can start responding to the questions. The fastest fingers first. So guys, be ready. All right. Can we have the first question on the screen, please? Question number 1. What does COPC stand for? A, Customer Operation Process Center. B, Customer Operation Performance Certification. C, Customer Operation Performance Center. And D, Cost Optimization Profit Center. And your time starts now. And we are receiving the options, guys. You can only enter one option. Don't do A, B, C, D. We'll just pick up the first one.
Okay.
Can we go to the answer?
So the correct answer for the first question is Customer Operation Performance Center. So there is a rework for the team who is taking care of scores. The answer with the option C is considered to be the right answer. The scoreboard is ready with us, so I can start announcing the name who are qualified for team. Yes. All right, and we have the first 10 shortlisted participants: Demi Francis, Somnath Chavan, Vivek Pillai, Rabi Dhar, Vasanti S, Trupti, Krishna S, Yogendra Singh, Marte Norman, and Sumaya Naz. I will just ask for apology if I've mispronounced any of the names. Please consider it. So I request all these 10 shortlisted participants not to answer the next question because you are already selected in top 30. So the remaining participants get the chance to they can try their luck and be prompt and very fast in answering the next question, because that we have only 2 questions left now to be qualified in the top 30. Yes. And we'll move on to the second question. Amir? Yes.
Yep, second question, please. Question number 2. Which of the following will enhance the service level? A. Optimize workforce management. B. Optimize occupancy rates / utilization. C. Increase schedule adherence. And D. All of the above. And your time starts now. So again, A. Optimize workforce management. B. Optimize occupancy rates utilization. C. Increase schedule adherence. D. All of the above. Which of the following will enhance the service level? And that's it, guys. Stop answering the questions, please. And I think most of you have already answered. So, Jagriti, can we reveal the answer now? All right, Vikram,
Yes, sure.
Can we have the answer, please? And the answer is D, all of the above. All right, so the reason why it's everything in there is actually important is because service level comprises of a lot of different variety of factors. So if you actually are missing on one of those factors, then it will ultimately affect your service level. And one of them is actually your optimized workforce management. And sometimes I've seen that the organizations would focus on a lot of things, but would not focus on optimizing their workforce. And that would have an adverse effect on their service efficiency level. So while we are waiting for our next 10 winners from this round, Jagriti, you were asking about the technical, how technology is actually affecting the overall workforce management.
Yes.
We already know how the current technology is impacting with the mobile, the whole enterprise mobility thing. But it's also important to look at how technology is going to impact us in the near future. So few things. First of all, artificial intelligence is going to play a huge role, especially when you talk about the contact center management and how there needs to be a balance between the human interaction and the robot interaction as well. I've seen and I've worked with a variety of organizations over here where we have actually automated a huge amount of their contact center. The challenge was that it used to feel robotic earlier, but now what we are trying to do is we are trying to introduce artificial intelligence so it still feels that warm. The second is also the introduction of the virtual reality and augmented reality, especially in the training space, and the impact that it's going to have as well. And the third and the most important is the Internet of Things. So Internet of Things is where you are placing sensors or you're using technology in the already existing devices that we currently use. So it's important to understand how those Internet of Things devices are going to interact, or the whole technology is going to interact with the workforce management, and even looking at the recruitment, looking at the training, looking at the induction, looking at the overall performance management, how these things are going to change or influence the workforce management is something to actually look forward to. And the challenge is, like a lot of industries have been disrupted through technology. So we were aware of the taxi industry and how it was disrupted through the likes of Uber. We are aware of how even the mobile phone industry was disrupted, the way Nokia sort of went down. And then we are aware of how most of the different industries who are not adapting to the technology are either being disrupted or being transformed. So we need to also look at it at more of a departmental level as well. So how marketing is being affected by the technology, how sales is being affected by the technology, and similarly how the workforce management is being affected by the technology and the innovation that's coming through. So there are definitely those R&D departments that are there in organization, but they look at more of the research and development in terms of the delivery and the sales. But one thing that a lot of organizations are lacking is the research and development within the departments itself. So there's something that's being tried new. We have been sort of working with some of the councils over here and some of the banks as well to actually see how we can have mini R&D sections within the department itself so that they can optimize their performance with the use of what's coming up and the new technologies that are coming up as well. Do we have...
That's great. And I think we have the next 10 finalists shortlisted. So team, can we read out the names for the next 10 finalists? Amazing.
So we have got Prateek, congratulations, Harsh, Mahesh K, Chinmoy Das, John, Kamlesh Bhatia, Sandeep Garg, Milagros, Nagabhushan, and Shantanu Das. And guys, first of all, congratulations, you have made it to the next round. And apologies in advance if I'm pronouncing any of the names incorrectly. And but congratulations, guys, you have made it to the next round. So again, I'll read out the name: Prateek, Harsh, Mahesh, Chinmoy, John, Kamlesh, Sandeep, Lagros, Nagabhushan, and Shantanu Das. And now we are heading towards the final round. So I would request you.
So we have 20 participants now. And again, the rule applies the same, that request all you 10 participants not to answer for the third question. And this is the final question to be selected in the top 30. So whoever is knowing the answer and missing out on time, be hyperactive to put your answer as fast as possible in the chat box. Yes, over to you, Amir.
All right, I'm very nervous, Jagrati. This is going to be really exciting, guys. All right, so you will have your question on the screen in 3, 2, 1. Can we have the question, please? What does SOP stand for? Standard Operational Process, B, Standard Operating Procedure, C, Shrinkage Operational Practice, and D, Standard Optimization Process. Again, A, Standard Operational Process, B, Standard Operating Procedure, C, Shrinkage Operational Practice, and D, Standard Optimization Process.
Time has already started. So time is up, Amir? Or
Yes,
we have few more seconds?
It's up now.
Okay, so time is up. All right, so let's see who could make out in the last question. And now we are going to announce top 30 who are eligible and qualified for the preliminary round. We will, Amir, we can set the expectations to rest participants and these top 30, how we are going to proceed with top 30 and about the next round.
Sure. Before that, can we actually have the answer?
Yes, yes.
Sure. So, Vikram, can we have the answer, please? And the answer is B, Standard Operating Procedure. I hope most of the guys got it right, because having the lack of standard operating procedures in my organization actually costed me millions of dollars. So when I established my organization initially, in the third year of inception, everything was actually going fine. I was getting a lot of customers. We actually had our revenue in millions of dollars. But the challenge was that I was not able to make profit. My cash flow was suffering. And that led me to a huge debt. And that's when I started thinking about everything. And I thought maybe I've done something wrong with my business and I should probably give up. But then I looked at my organization and started looking at what's going wrong. And what I found was there were two fundamental mistakes that I was making. And one of them was the lack of the processes in my organization. Because initially when I was growing my organization, it was small, 10, 15 people, it's very easy to manage. But as soon as we reached to around 80 people, and we did not have our processes and procedures laid out properly, and everyone was sort of like, of course managers was there, but there was no standard operating procedures managing it all. So I sort of like stepped out of my business, worked with my management team, and we redid the whole standard operating procedure for every single thing in the organization, right from how to make a coffee, or how to find a hammer, or whatever it is. We laid down each and everything and added it into our knowledge base wiki, and sort of relaunched the whole business from there, and so it has skyrocketed since then. And so I have learned this term in a very hard way by losing millions of dollars, but I would never forget it.
Yeah, that's a lesson, and I think we have the next 10 or the last 10 who are completing all 30. So can we have their names, please? Amazing.
All right, congratulations, guys. So the winners for this question are Arun AJ, Srividya Mahesh, Vinay V, Mahesh Raul, Sarwani, Sandeep Basu, Ruchi Jain, Vladimir, Albert, and Suhani. Congratulations, guys, once again. And guys who are not selected, who could not make to this round, you played well, and some of you might have answered all of the questions correctly. But it's just a part of the game. This is how the game is played. So there's nothing to worry about. You still played really well, still played as a part of the team. And it's ultimately in HR, it's all about the team, and we did well as a team. So well done to everyone out there who participated. And if you could not make it to the next round, so now we have got 30 winners. You know who you are. We request everyone else not to participate in the next round, because the next round is going to be through the questions as well. Please do not participate in the next round. In our next round is the preliminary round, where we'll have these 30 participants, and we'll be asking these 30 shortlisted participants 15 questions in a same way. And what you have to do is you have to respond to these questions again in the chat section. So this is the last round that we are going to have in the chat section, because then we will have our one-on-one rounds where we'll place you on the video itself. So we'll be asking you 15 questions one by one, and at the end of the 15 questions, we will be announcing the top 16 participants, and then through our random algorithm, we would form you in the forms of teams. Jagriti, have I missed anything?
Yeah, so to add to what you said, so these top 30 shortlisted participants, they are going ahead for the preliminary round, and after that we are going to have quarterfinals. So we are going to select top 16 out of this 30. Now how we are going to select this top 16 is, this is again advanced version of fastest finger first. The participants who is answering the maximum number of right answers, we are going to create a scoreboard, and we are going to shortlist those top 16. So earlier we were requesting you to answer only one question, and if you're selected, not to answer another. Here the rule is a little bit different. You have to answer all the questions which are asked, as we are going to create the scoreboard and the highest scorers, and that is how we are going to make the teams after this round. So
I'll be just asking questions one by one in a sequence. All right. Yeah. So you, Amir, you can just tell them when to stop, and you're going ahead to the next question. So we are going to give them 10 seconds or 15 seconds to answer. Yep, 15 seconds. Jagriti, would you have a timer there?
All right.
Okay.
So now, before going on to this, Amir, before going on to the round, let us announce the winner's name, top 30, so that it becomes easy for all of us to be on the same page. So I'll read it out for everybody. We have, from the first question, we have Demi Francis, Somnath Chavan, Vivek Pillai, Rabidhar, Vasanti S, Trupti, Krishna S, Yogendra Singh, Mate Norman, Somaya Naz. Now from the second question, the correct answer winners are Prateek, Harsh A, Mahesh K, Chinmay Das, John Loinus, Kamlesh Bhatia, Sandeep Gag, Milagros, Nagabhushan, Shantanu Das. From the third question, finally we have Arun AJ, Srividya, Mahesh, Vinay V, Mahesh Raul, Sarvani, Sandeep Basu, Ruchi Jain, Vladimir, Albert and Suhani. So yes, 3 cheers to all the participants who could make it. And let's move on to the second round and Amiria.
All right, so
Let's continue.
pretty simple. We'll be going through questions one by one. Again, it's a fastest finger first. People who, but this would be calculated on the basis of all the 15 questions. So participate in all the 15 questions. Try to be quick, but try to be correct as well. There's no point in trying being quick and not being correct. All right, can we have the first question on the screen, please? Dun, 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 dun. Frequency of strategic plans in WFM. A, annual, B, half yearly, C, quarterly, and D, monthly, and your time starts now. Frequency of strategic plans in WFM. A, annual, B, half yearly, C, quarterly, and D, monthly.
So we have 10 more seconds left. You can see the timer. Last second and your time is up. Yes.
All right, so can we have the answer for this one? And the answer is A, annual. So generally with WFM, the frequency of strategic plan is actually annual.
Yes.
All right, so guys, stop answering because the answer has already been revealed. We will move on to the next question. Before that, I'll just ask the marking team to put a marker over there, like in the questions, like a stop or something, so that you know where the marker is. All right. I think we can move on to the next question. Can we have the next question, please, on the screen? Total available hours in utilization means A, number of working hours in a week, B, number of working hours in a week minus holidays and vacation time, C, it is standard 40 hours in a week, and D, none of the above. And the time starts now.
It has already started.
So again, it's total available hours in utilization, guys. Is it number
Yes.
of hours in a week?
Last 6 seconds, 2 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Oh my
So
God.
team, please stop it there. Yes.
That's very nerve-wracking.
And it's super exciting and nervous as well.
Absolutely.
So let's quickly move on to the answer and to the next question, because it's fastest finger first. We have to be really quick and fast.
Sure. So can we have the answer, please? Dun, 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 dun. And the answer is B, number of working hours in a week minus holidays and a vacation time. So it's not a standard 40 hours. It's basically you take the number of working hours that were there in that week, and then you reduce the holidays and the vacation time out of that. All right, guys, make your fingers ready for the next question. So question number 3 is coming up on your screen now. Which function should be consulted first at the time of annual planning process? A, sales and delivery, B, finance and operations, C, HR, and D, all of the above. The question is, which function should be consulted first at the time of annual planning process? Not consulted, it says consulted first at the time of annual planning process. The time starts now.
Yes.
It says, which function should be consulted first at the time of annual planning process?
Last
A,
5
sales-
seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go. Stop.
All right. And can we have the answer for this one, please? And the answer is A, sales and delivery. You know why? Because whenever you are going through an annual planning process, the sales team is the one who's actually in touch with the customers, because as a business, you are providing value to your customers. And that's why your sales team is at the forefront and your delivery team is the one that's providing the value to your customers. They are the ones to be consulted first, and then you can consult the other departments or the functions of the team. Are we ready for the next question? All right, can we have the next question, please? Capacity planning should be done as a one-time exercise once a year. Is it A, true, B, false, C, maybe, D, not even needed? And your time starts now. Capacity planning.
Oh, that's a quick and short answer.
As a one-time exercise once a year. Is it true? Is it false? Is it maybe? Or is it not even needed? Like, who needs capacity planning?
2, 1, stop.
Stop, guys. All right, can we have the answer? And the answer is false, as opposed to a lot of companies that are actually doing capacity planning once in a year. And we see a lot in the surveys as well that organizations would do capacity planning once in a year. But the fact is that's false. You need to be doing it more frequently. It's an ongoing exercise, not a one-time exercise. All right, guys, are we ready for the next question? Make sure you've got your fingers ready. We are moving to the next question. Can we have the next question, please, on the screen? For a given contact load, when service level goes up, occupancy goes down. A, true, B, false, C, none, D, not sure. Can we have the time?
And the time has started. Yes. And we are on the 5th question. We have 10 more to go and 5 seconds.
So it's saying
and we are done. Stop.
All right. So the question was for a given contact load. So your contact load is not changing. The only thing that's changing is service level is going up. So the question is, does the occupancy goes down? And the answer is, can we have the answer?
True.
It's true, because your service level is inversely proportional to your occupancy. If your service level is increasing, your occupancy would definitely decrease. All right, guys, don't relax yet, because we have got our next question coming up. All right, can we have the next question on the screen, please? Dun, 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 dun. We can schedule the last break at the end of shift so that staff can log off for the day. A, true, B, false, C, can't say, D, maybe. Time starts now.
And time has started.
We can schedule the last break at the end of the shift so the staff can log off for the day. A, true, B, false, C, can't say, D, maybe.
3, 2, 1, stop.
Stop. All right, can we have the answer for this one? And answer is B, false. And of course it's false. It's not a break if you're giving it at the end of the shift anyways. The break are meant to be given during the shift. All right, can we move on to we'll move on to the next question now, guys. Get ready once again.
So Amir, let's give a 30 seconds break, or not a break, but 30 seconds time, as we feel that participants are feeling it. We are going very fast. So what we'll do, shall we increase the time? Shall we move it to 20 seconds?
Okay, let's do that.
Let's keep the timer at 20 seconds.
All right, we'll do that, and then we'll take time between the questions as well.
So this is like a 100-meter or 400-meter fast run. So let us make it a little bit of a marathon type.
That's right. All right.
Yeah.
We can
all right.
to the question now. All right. Can we have the next question, please? If 5 women or 8 girls can do a work in 84 days, how many days can 10 women and 5 girls can do the same work? I'll ask you to give 30 seconds for this one, Jagrati. A, 32 days.
Okay.
Don't start the timer yet. A, 32 days. B, 52 days. C, 48 days. And D, 38 days. Look at the question, guys, and we'll start the timer now. 5 women or 8 girls can do a work in 84 days. In how many days can 10 women and 5 girls can do the same work? I feel like I'm in high school again.
And maths is never going to leave us.
I know.
It's all about calculations. So we have last 5 seconds. You want me to increase the time? What do you think?
Yes, please, can we
30
do
seconds
that?
are over.
It's fastest fingers first.
All right,
anyway.
15 more seconds. Yeah. And the correct answer. So we have last 10 seconds.
I'm not even attempting this one.
It's 3, 2, and 1. Please stop. So we have given 45 seconds to answer this, and I think that was fair enough.
Yeah, that should have been fair enough. I don't know, like it wouldn't have been fair enough for me personally because I don't like maths, but yeah, should be pretty fair.
Not for me as well.
All right, can we have the answer for this one? So, and the answer is 832 days. Guys, it's a simple mathematics, you know. I knew it from the very beginning. So, don't worry if you've got this answer wrong, that's fine. We've got 15 questions in here. But this is something that we used to solve in 10, but we also used to solve in the preparation for CAT and GMAT as well. Basic math.
Sorry to interrupt in between,
Yeah.
but only the participants should answer. Other peoples are also answering. So please make a request.
Sure. No worries. And someone has actually commented it's impossible to get this so quickly. And I think that's all right because it's open for everyone. And if no one is able to answer this one, that's completely all right as well because we are marking it on the basis of all the 15 questions as well. So what we have tried to do with the questions, we have tried to maintain the balance between theoretical questions, between practical questions, between a bit of calculation as well. So there's a nice spread of the balance that we have kept over here. And it's okay if you are not able to calculate this one because out of these 30 participants, you have to select 16. So if you are among the top 16 who have answered most of the questions correctly at the right time, then you will get the chance.
Absolutely.
All right.
And
Sorry.
Yeah, just a second. I wanted to add one more thing, Amir, to the team who's taking care of the scoreboard. As we have the shortlisted names with us, so please consider those answers only. Yes. So we'll move ahead to the next question.
Sure. Can we have the next question, please? Oh, another maths question. In a class
Maths
test,
again.
in a class test, Tony scored 160 marks in geography and history together. If 1/3 of his marks in geography equals to half of the marks he scored in history, then how much has he scored in history? A 64, B 52, C 89, and D 42. And Jagrati will give like 1 full minute for this one. Don't start the timer yet. I'll read it again.
Yes.
In a class test, Tony scored 160 marks in geography and history together. If 1/3 of his marks in geography equals to half of the marks he scored in history, then how much has he scored in history? A 64, B 52, C 89, and D 42. And the time starts now.
So we are giving 1 full minute, right?
Yes, we are. So
And
Tony's-
is this timer visible?
Yes,
I mean,
it
can
is.
you read it? I can. Yeah. All right.
Geography goes after history, no, it's good in history.
It's maths and history.
Yeah, it is. Oh my god. I just feel that it's easier than the previous one for me.
Yeah. Half a minute is over. 35 seconds are over. You want me to increase the time or what do you say? Quiz
I think
master.
that's fine. 1 minute is fine. We are getting the answers in.
Yes. Last 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stop.
Excellent. All right. So that's it. So the guys, if I would have attempted this, I would have attempted this via elimination. Because it says 1/3 of his marks in geography equals to the half of the marks in history. So I would have sort of like looked at the options and then sort of calculated from there. Not sure how you calculated it, but let's look at the answer. And the answer is A, 64.
60.
Yep.
So we have reached 50% of the questions. We were on the 8th question, and now we have 8 more questions remaining.
That's right. And if you have done it via elimination, then you would have first done the option A and you would have sort of found the option. Sometimes, it's easier to actually do it via option rather than the question itself. One of the tricks that I learned during preparation for examinations. All right. So can we move on to the next questions, please? What is not included under planned shrinkage? A, absenteeism, B, coaching, C, team meetings, and D, meeting. And your time starts now.
How much time, Amir? 30 seconds?
30 seconds, fine, yep. What is not included under planned shrinkage? A, absenteeism, B, coaching, C, team meetings, and D, meeting.
I think we have ample time for this answer. We have 10 more seconds left. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
Excellent. So can we have the answer, please? And the answer is A, absenteeism, because you don't include in your planned shrinkage. You calculate the time for the team meetings and time for other things, but you don't include absenteeism in your planned shrinkage. I hope you guys most of you guys got it right. And we could probably move to the next question now. Can we have the next question on the screen? Which of the following formulas will Excel not be able to calculate or is an incorrect standard expression? So A, hashtag name question mark, B, 672.5, C, hashtag div like 0, and D, 1335. And the time starts now. 30 seconds. The question is, which of the following formulas will Excel, like Microsoft Excel, will not be able to calculate or is an incorrect standard expression? A, hashtag name question mark, B, 672.5, hashtag /0, and D, 1335. So we are testing right from your mathematical skills to your Excel skills.
Last few seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
Stop it.
Time for me to wake up. All right, can we have the answer for this one?
Hashtag name question mark.
Yeah, hashtag name question mark. And if you want to try it after the quiz, you can actually try entering this in your Excel, and you won't be able to do that because it's not a valid expression. All right. If the scoring team is okay, can we move on to the next question, please? What is ACD? A is average call deviation, B, automatic call distributor, C, average call duration, and D is automatic call disconnect. And your time starts now. I know
30 seconds enough?
Yeah, 30 seconds should be fine. So options are average call deviation, automatic call distributor, average call duration, and the automatic call disconnect. I wanted to have this automatic call disconnect whenever I'm talking to my wife.
So here we go. Almost there. Stop it.
Stop, guys. All right. Can we have the right answer, please? And it is automatic call distributor. So it's a system that we use to distribute the calls automatically on the basis of different factors, whether it's the type of service, whether it's the region, or it's the reason that they are calling from. So that's what ACD stands for, automatic call distributor. And most of you in your organization would already have an automatic call distributor. All right. Time to move on to our next question, please. Can we have the next question on the screen? Which of the following formulas, oh no, Excel again. Which of the following formulas will Excel not be able to calculate or is an incorrect standard expression? A is equal to sum in bracket sales minus A3. B is equal to sum A1 hyphen A5 multiplied by 0.5. C is equal to sum A1 A5 1 minus 10. And then D is equal to sum A1 A5 minus 10. I think it's better that you look at the screen itself. And the time starts now.
And how much time, Amir?
30 should be fine. Which of the following formulas will Excel not be able to calculate with an incorrect standard expression? So it's sum of sales minus A3, sum of A1 A5 multiplied 0.5, sum A1 A5 1 10 minus 10, and then sum A1 hyphen A5 minus 10. And the time
You're
is
done.
up.
Stop.
Time's up. Stop. All right. Can we have the right answer, please? And the answer
Last
is,
3 questions. I'm so sorry. Please continue.
no worries. The answer is A is equal to sum sales minus A3. The reason being, when you are saying sales, now Excel doesn't understand what sales is because you have not defined the variant earlier, or you haven't not defined the variable earlier. That's why. So if you are summing something, it's either a sum of the row or sum of the different cells. But sum of the sales is something that Excel would not be able to understand and appreciate. All right. So Jagrati, you were saying something. You were saying last 3 questions.
Yeah, I was just realizing that we have completed 12 questions and we have last 3 questions remaining.
Wow.
So participants just gear up and be prompt and correct in answering. Yes, Amir, we can continue.
Guys, all the best. I have both of my fingers crossed. Can we have the next question, please? Which is the correct way of measuring forecast accuracy? A, measuring at month level. B, measuring at day level. C, measuring at hourly level. And D is measuring at interval level. And your time starts now. Which is the correct way of measuring forecast accuracy? Month level, day level, hourly level, or interval level?
Last 10 seconds.
Correct way of measuring forecast accuracy: month level, day level, hourly level, interval level. Come on, guys, think, quick.
Fast, and time is over. Yes.
Oh, time's up again. And can we have the answer for this one, please? And the answer is measuring it at an interval level, because the interval varies for different organizations. So it needs to be measured at an interval level rather than being at an hourly level or daily level or monthly level. All right, so last 2 questions, guys. If you think that you have not done it so far, there's still a chance. You've got 2 more questions. Keep your fingers on the keyboard. Know where the A, B, C, and D keys are. And I'm going to present the second last question of this round. Can we have the next question, please? List down at least 4 KPIs that can be improved by deployment of NICE WFM tool in a contact center or back office. A. WFM admin hours reduction, forecasting accuracy, scheduling flexibility improvement, improved schedule adherence. B. AHT reduction, FCR improvement, improved QM scores, NPS improvement. C. WFM admin hours reduction, forecasting accuracy, AHT reduction, and FCR improvement. And D. Improved QM scores, NPS improvement, scheduling flexibility improvement, and improved schedule adherence. And can we have the timer, please, for this one? Can we actually have 60 seconds for this one?
Yes. So I will tell them that 30 seconds are over. The timer will tell, and again we'll give them 30 seconds. So because this needs reading.
And I think we better shut down so that people are able to concentrate. Four KPIs. NICE WFM tool.
Half minute is over. Last 30 seconds.
Guys, this is a tricky question because they are very resonating, very similar options.
Yeah. So you want to increase some more time?
No, I think that should be fine. We are receiving the responses.
Great. And this is second last question. So we have last question and the time is almost over. Yes, 1 minute is over. Please stop.
All right, so let's look at the answer. Can we have the answer, please? And the answer is A, WFM admin hours reduction. So NICE actually helps you with WFM admin hours reduction, forecasting accuracy, scheduling flexibility improvement, improved schedule adherence. And I've used the schedule adherence feature of NICE. It works pretty well. And something that a lot of organizations ignore as well. Like organizations would focus on other things, schedule adherence sometimes a bit lower on their list. And what I really like about using NICE is that it actually covers these four main parts of the workforce management, which are your WFM admin hours reduction, forecasting accuracy, scheduling flexibility improvement, and improved scheduling adherence. All right, guys. Now we are moving to the next question. I'll stand up for this one. I'm extremely excited. Can we actually have the final question, please? Vikram, are you still working? Yes, you are. All right. This is the question. What is the difference between SL of contact center and SL of back office? Option A, SL of CC is measured in percentage and seconds, while in back office it is measured in minutes, hours, or days. Option B, SL of CC is measured in minutes, hours, or days, while in back office is measured in percentage and seconds. Option C, SL of CC is measured in minutes only, while in back office is measured in nanoseconds. And option D, SL of CC is measured in days only, while in back office is measured in percentages only. Now guys, the question is about the difference between the SL of contact center and SL of back office. Your time starts now. Can we have 60 seconds for this one, please?
Sure. Half a minute is almost getting over. You have 30 more seconds.
Guys, this is the final opportunity to get into the top 60.
Yes. The last question and last 30 seconds.
This is super exciting. We'll have our top 16 participants after this, guys. Last question. Give it your best effort. Enter your answer. We have got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes. Stop.
All right. Let us take
So,
a big deep breather, guys.
yes.
Well done, all of you. You guys did a great job answering all of the questions. Can we have a look at the answer for this one? And the answer is A, because SL of the contact center is actually measured in percentage and seconds, while in the back office is measured in minutes, hours, or days. Because your contact center SL is something that's pretty crucial and it needs to be measured in percentage and seconds, whereas with your back office you can do it in minutes, hours, or days. You don't need to do it in percentages or seconds. That was our 15 questions, guys. You guys did a great job. Everyone who sort of participated so far was you all showed a great participation, and our team is, while it's calculating the winner, Jagrati, do you want to talk about the next round that's coming up?
Yes, so let's discuss about the next round. That will be the quarterfinal round, and what are the rules and how are we going to select. So by the time the calculation is happening, let us talk about the quarterfinals and how we are going to take it further, because first round and this round where chat box was active and all the participants. Now when we'll be shortlisting this top 16 participants, we are going to make it a two-way quiz. So we will be able to see, and everybody on screen, we are going to divide all of you in team of 2. So there will be 8 teams for quarterfinals, and these teams remain same till the end. So the 8 teams which are getting eliminated after every round, they have to be on mute and silent and turn off their videos. The teams who are qualified for semifinals and finals, they will be seen on the screen and mute and unmute themselves when they have their chance to answer. So yeah, Amir, you can continue and I can join.
Absolutely.
Of setting the expectations.
Definitely. So the team management is something that is hugely talked about workforce in workforce management in HR space. So right now what we are going to do is, with the 16 participants who will be shortlisted, our random algorithm would assign you a team member. You would have to develop a chemistry with your team member here only in an online session, and work with your team member, because the scoring is going to happen on a team member basis. So that's the very first thing. So right now what our team is doing is, our team is calculating the scores out of the 15 questions, and they will come up with the top 16 shortlisted participants who will be going into the next round, and our algorithm would create 8 teams. So the team would be called team 1, team 2, team 3, and till team 8, and we'll be announcing that teams. You have to remember what your team number is, and in this round we would be asking you, every team, 2 questions each. So we'll go to the team 1 first, and we'll ask 2 questions. Question number 1 and then the question number 2, and then we'll move on to the team 2. We'll ask them the questions, and then so on. So out of these 8 teams, top 4 teams would be selected, and we'll move on to the next level, which is our semi-final level. And it's pretty straightforward from there. We will talk about the semi-final level and final round when we move to that. But for now, it's very simple. We will have 8 teams, 2 people each in every team, and we'll be asking you 2 questions each in a one-on-one setting. So make sure that your webcams are ready, your mic is ready, and as we'll be announcing the names, we'll encourage you to turn on your microphones and turn on your cameras. And if you have any problems in connecting, just send us a message in the questions. We'll attend to it straight away, and then we'll bring you live and we'll play that one-on-one game with you.
Yes, so there is no negative marking for any of the rounds. If you are not able to answer the question within the time which is given to you, we pass it on, we just keep it there, and then we give your score of 0 and then we move to another question. So there is no negative marking in the quarterfinals, rather in any of the rounds. And you're going to get chance of 2. If there are teams who are having the similar scores, we will be having the tiebreaker questions between those teams so that we can finalize the top 4 teams moving ahead for semifinals.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So how are you finding it all till now? We have almost done with 2 major rounds.
Absolutely. And these 2 rounds are very exhausting.
Yes.
And I think from here on it would be much simpler. Because it would be more exciting as well, because we have got some audience questions coming up as well, and then we'll be interacting with participants one-on-one. So
meanwhile we are getting the Amir. Meanwhile you are getting the scores. Yeah. Are you going to take any audience questions now?
Yep. I think
let's. Okay.
So,
but how okay. Just understanding the technical challenge which I'm seeing immediately while I'm talking to audience question. Will there be a chat box answering mix or something like that?
Sorry. I was thinking that we will be asking audiences the question because that's next on our agenda.
All right.
So, can we move on to the audience round while we are shortlisting?
Yes.
Vikram, do we have the audience questions with us? Here we go, audience rounds. Okay, guys,
yes.
All of you can participate in this. All of you out there, this is the round for you. It's pretty simple. Come back. Don't go so quickly. As you read the question, you'll be seeing the question, and you have to answer the question straight away. The first person to answer the question correctly will be the winner, and will win a thumbs up from us. So,
that's a good one.
So we'll have 3 questions, I believe, and the first person to answer the right question would be the winner in this case. So I would actually be jumping onto the questions, and then we would be seeing who is the first person to answer the question. But before that, let us get ready to receive the answers from people so that we know who's the first to answer and first ones to answer the right one as well. Someone has Vinay has written in the chat, sweating literally after all of the questions.
Oh my god. That's a good one. So I hope we are doing a good job, Amir, that they're sitting at one place and we are making them work out that they're sweating.
Absolutely. The HR people, you need to sweat a bit, guys.
Yeah. Because life working from home has become completely in one position. Either you are working on your table, so this is the position we all are following. There is no movement, and when one is tired, I hope everybody can relate that couches are the another place after your workplace. So we are literally not moving anywhere. So this is good. And then Vinay, it shows how much active you are in answering the questions. So we hope to see you in top 16 then.
Absolutely. All right. So scoring team, are we ready for the audience round?
Just spare us a minute.
Sure. You can take all the time that you want, guys, because you have been doing the hard work.
I'm sure they must be also sweating now.
They must be, yeah. So now the lockdown has opened up in Australia. I'm pretty excited to actually travel. We can't go outside anywhere. So I went to Sydney last week, and then we are sort of planning to sort of travel further. What are your travel plans, Jagrati, this Christmas?
This Christmas, staying home, because India, we are still I'm little bit skeptical about traveling, as Yeah, so just thinking it is better to stay home and celebrate Christmas virtually with friends and family members.
Right. And do you think the work from home scenario has actually increased your productivity or decreased your productivity? How are you finding work from home?
Work from home is exciting as being into corporate events and employee engagement activities at Hunar Source. We have, tightened our laces and we have finished as good as 67 virtual events in the span of 4 months. So
Wow.
we are sweating every day actually working from home. but it's so beautiful. The journey so far is very beautiful, engaging, and it's very encouraging when doing these kinds of events and executions. We get the feedback. I would like to share one memory with one of the corporate. We were doing kids carnival for them, and it was a back-to-back Saturday and Sunday packed session from 9 a.m. in the morning till evening. This time was 7 o'clock. However, children were not allowing us to go off, and we have to be there till 9 o'clock. And Sunday, the time was 10 o'clock, but children were online from 8:50, and they were like waiting. And towards the conclusion, we got the feedback, when are you going to come back? And even the parents, the employees, they were like, you have taken care of children so beautifully. So that is such an encouraging thing. And the online engagements, what we are doing, right from work-life balance and covering 360-degree angle. And Amir, yes, you were also one of the part of the engagement where you have given the beautiful topic of time management. And we have got set of audiences who wait for our executions, and that is very encouraging for us, that getting the participants are waiting and spending whole that 1 hour of time for the events what we are doing. So it's good and we are enjoying. Yeah, but definitely missing that offline thing, because we as humans, we become claustrophobic at times.
That's right.
Being in the same set of environment. So definitely nature, something which calls us and which rejuvenates us. And I'm sure everybody of us are missing that. And we are just waiting to come out of it as soon as possible, safe and sound. Yes.
So our offices are actually in shutdown mode for like almost a year now. So we actually had offices in Delhi and Dubai and Singapore and Australia. So we sort of shut them all down pretty early, even in February actually, when we sort of first heard about the coronavirus. And the reason, because we were already set up for the remote work. What I've seen an increase in the productivity among the employees actually. It's just that they're saving on the lot of time that they were taking the traveling, and I just feel that people feel more relaxed and more at home and more willing to sort of give as well. And I myself is enjoying working from home as well. It's just nice, relaxing to sort of do some work and then sort of come back to work and do some work as well. So it has sort of like relaxed us a bit and allowed us to be sort of like a bit more self-managed as well.
Yeah, definitely. And the country like us in India, we talk about Cosmos and metros, where the travel time was every day 45 minutes to 1 hour going to office. And similar ways, when you're coming back around 6 or 6:15 in the evening, you need more than an hour, especially like cities in Delhi, Bangalore and Pune, and everybody can relate to what I'm saying. So definitely those exposing yourself to traffic and pollution has definitely made us life. Yeah, sure.
Are we ready?
So
awesome.
Yes, we are ready.
All right, guys. Get your fingers ready. We are moving to the audience round. The first person to answer the right question, to answer the right option, would be the winner for every question. All right. Can we have the first question on the screen, please? The International WFM Professional Day is on A, 22nd of November, B, 26th of June, C, 27th of June, D, 25th of Jan. Don't Google it. Your time starts now. I don't think we need time for this because we just need one right answer. And we are already receiving the answers. International WFM Professional Day is on A, 22nd of November, B, 26th of June, C, 27th of June, D, 25th of January. And that's it, guys.
And the correct answer is given by KC Oja.
KC Oja. And can we see the correct answer, please, Vikram? It's C, June 27th, and KC Oja, you are the winner for this round. So congratulations.
And kudos.
Well done. All right, guys, is this exciting? We have got 2 more questions in here. All right.
Certain Shiva here. KC Oja is a participant, not the audience.
All right.
Is it KC Oja? Are you participant, right?
So I think we opened it for everyone, right?
Yeah, and Shiva sir, we are yet to get the list of top 16 shortlisted participants for quarterfinals.
Okay.
So what we can do, if the list of top 16 is ready, we can announce those names and then we can take another 2 questions. What do you say, Amir?
Yeah, absolutely. Do we have the list ready?
Can we have another? Then the list will be ready.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Shiva, if you are okay with that, can we just keep the questions open to everyone?
Sure.
All right. Okay, guys. The next question on your screen is here. Can we have the next question? Calls in queue are higher than forecasted. What is the best approach that would help in clearing up the queue? A. Inform flow managers of calls in queue situation. B. Get all support teams, SMEs, floor support and quality team to log in and take calls. C. Ask flow managers to get the ongoing calls wrapped. And D. Do nothing. Your time starts now. Just do nothing. Just sit back, relax. Calls in queue are higher than forecasted. What is the best approach that would help in clearing up the queue? Inform flow manager of calls in queue situation. Get all support teams, SMEs, flow support and quality team to log in and take calls. C. Ask flow managers to get the ongoing calls wrapped. And D. Do nothing. All right, that's it. We have got the answers. Can we have the winner for this one? But before the winner, what's the right option there, Vikram? And the answer is B. Get all support teams, SME, floor support and quality team to log in and take calls. Because calls queue takes up the priority, so it doesn't matter. Even if there's an SME or floor support or quality team, they all have to jump on board and log in and take the calls. That's how you clear up the queue, guys. All right, so can we have the winner?
And the winner is, Sandesh V.
Sandesh V, congratulations. You are the winner of this question. Well done. Excellent work. And now can we move on to the do we have the third question for the audience?
So the last question for the audience round. Yes, Amit, can you see that?
Occupancy related to service level. A. Directly proportional. B. Inversely proportional. C. No relation. And D. Can't say. And your time starts now. How is occupancy related to service level? A. Directly proportional. B. Inversely proportional. C. No relation. And D. Can't say. And I think we have got the answers coming now, guys. This is something that I actually said in one of my hints, in one of my explanation. You know, the very first round when we were talking about the relationship between the service level and occupancy, we talked about whether it was directly proportional or inversely proportional. All right, the time is up, and can we have the answer for this, which would be, of course, it would be B, inversely proportional, because when we talked about if the calls load is the same, if you increase the service level, then your occupancy would decrease. Similarly, if you decrease or increase the occupancy, your service levels would decrease. So the answer for this one is B. And can we have the winner for this one, please?
Yeah, Mr. Kamlesh Bhatia.
Mr. Kamlesh Bhatia, congratulations. You are the winner for this one. Well done, and well done to everyone who has participated in this one. We'll have more audience rounds after each and every round. So guys, stay tuned. We'll have a lot more questions for you as we move forward. All right, so do we have the list now, or are we waiting for some more time? I think, okay, the list is done. The team has informed me the list is done. So can we see the top 16 participants? All right, so we are just adding it to the presentation pretty soon. And I have lost my co-host again. Jagrati, where are you? You have lost her. Oh, you're back.
I'm very much here.
All right.
Yes.
So
Are we announcing the top 16 participants?
Yep. We are just waiting for the list to come up on the screen, and that would be in any moment. Here we go, guys. Congratulations. You got Prateek, Mahesh, Chinmoy, Sandeep, Somnath, Arun, Vinay, Mahesh, Nagabhushan, Shantanu, Vladimir, Albert, and Jogendra. Guys, congratulations once again. You guys have done a great job. You are in our top 16. All the other 14 participants.
High five to all top 16 from my side. It's high five.
Absolutely. And the people who were not able to.
Can we have the company names also, mentioned along with the names? Because there's a request from judges.
Absolutely.
Sure, sir. So, team, you can work on this and display the participant's name along with the company name.
Yep.
If you could read out, that's good enough now. And eventually we can, maybe after next question, we can have the names along with the company name. You could just read out, Prateek is from which company? And Mahesh, Chinmay. If you could just read it out, that's good enough now. Later we can have the company name displayed.
Sure,
sir.
So all right, so I'm just waiting for the list. In that case.
Yes.
So what we are going to do with these 16 participants is that we are going to form them in a team of 8 teams. So we would be team 1, team 2, team 3, up till team 8. So we'll be announcing the name of the teams pretty soon as well. In the meanwhile, what we would do is we would actually take you through the names of the companies of our top 16 participants.
So what I would suggest that top 16 participants, now you know that all of you are selected. I request just to put your company name in the chat box where you were answering earlier. Like Prateek, you can mention Prateek and your company name. It becomes easy for us to keep it in our records and share it with the judges.
Yes, and also, can we get everyone as participants on GoToWebinar so that on the video itself?
Yeah, I think by the time let's get them. We're going to have a 2-way conversation now. Let's get them ahead.
So yes. Chinmoy is saying I don't have webcam option. That's okay, Chinmoy. As long as you have got mic and if we can, as long as we can hear you, that's fine. So as long as you could, we can.
So Chinmay, I just wanted to ask, you have logged in from your cell phone or you're using a laptop. So you can text, if you're using a laptop, once we add you as a panelist, you would be able to have the webcam option. And in case you are using cell phone, then you have to connect only with the microphone. Yes, so I could.
Here as well. So Gaurav, are you adding everyone, allowing everyone to unmute themselves, please?
And also we can add them into the panelist pool.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, if you can see the option of unmuting yourself and putting your cameras on, please do that right now.
Yeah.
Can you instruct the participant on what they need to do pretty quickly?
We need to add them into the panelist pool. Then only they'll be able to unmute their camera. Can we
Vikram,
all
can
these
you please show the names again?
Sure. Vikram, can we have the names again, please? Here we go. So these are the names again. The last one is John. I'll announce the names again. Prateek, Mahesh, Chinmoy, Sandeep, Somnath, Arun, Milagros, Vinay, Mahesh, Nagabhushan, Shantanu, Vladimir, Albert, Jogendra, Sumaya, and John. All right. I think John, you have joined. So John, you can feel free to turn on your camera so that we can welcome you. So the thing that you see popping up on Vikram's screen is basically a software called Time Doctor that we use to track time of everyone in our organizations. So just asking whether you are working with someone or just staring at a presentation. Like my system knows if my people are just staring at the screen, staring at the presentation. I think Vikram is still again not able to share his screen.
Yeah.
Yep, we were talking about something. I think we can continue our discussion as these guys are sorting everything out. Jagrati?
Yeah. Yes. Sure. So we're talking about the COVID situation, work from home, traffic.
Yes, you're talking about the work from home and how we in our organization have seen an increase in productivity through work from home. And now what I'm thinking is, should we even go back to the office culture again? Like we still have the office and like people are still welcome to go there. So what I'm thinking of is an alternative work arrangement where people would come in for once in a week or something like that. And it's mainly for just catching up with each other or mainly for important meetings. Because I think one thing that's missing is the fun that we used to do when we were in the office. So all the games we used to play and the enjoyment part is actually missing. So you guys have been sort of doing a great job with all of your online engagement thingies with the organization, but we still feel that connect is missing. But what I feel is that for working, like I prefer working from home and then I would go to office for fun, like for meeting with the other people and just interacting. So
yeah.
It really depends on how much you like your colleagues, right? But look, my team is like lots of fun. So we actually have lots of fun. We play lots of games and then we have like pizza nights or pizza days and things like that. So that's what when I would prefer going to office once in a week and then sort of like working from home for the rest of the days.
Okay, because I feel for me it's a different way as we are into these events and engagements, so that being on ground is more exciting for us. And connecting to what you said, okay, we understand working remotely and then meeting for a kind of fun, but don't you think that bonding between the team members by being there at regular 4 to 5 or 6 hours in a day is going to miss if this practice continues? Because once we are off your work, you are busy with your family and loved ones, and we hardly have time to connect with our team members, where that is what my perspective about the situation, that in longer run, that connect of a friendship or the bonding between your colleagues is going to miss. Yes. So
we've got Naga.
Welcome.
Congratulations. Welcome on board. We've got Prateek as well. Hi, Prateek.
Hello. Wow, great.
We've got Vinay, hi, welcome Vinay. Arun, we've got Sandeep, welcome Sandeep. Milagros, welcome. Albert, Valino, welcome. Shantanu Das, welcome. So first of all, welcome guys and congratulations once again. We've got Mahesh Rahul here as well. We've got 3 to 5, 3, 8 to 10. So we've got 10 people over here. We've got Somnath over here as well. Somnath, welcome. We have got how many 5, 3, 8
total 16.
all right guys, before we start, can I get you to do quick exercise that I understand you guys are following me and you guys are all active? Can you just like pull up your hands like this and just show you guys are active, you're excited?
Yes.
Yay! Guys, welcome on board. Thank you so much for participating in the quiz and congratulations to making to the top 16. and we'll have lots of fun playing with you. Just to make sure that your mics are working all right, can I get you to say your name and which company you are from? Starting from Prateek.
Prateek is not able to. Yeah. So, team, can you please unmute Prateek?
Prateek, can you hear us? Okay.
Yeah, he can hear us, but we cannot hear him.
Now we can hear him now.
Hello, hi guys. Yeah, good morning. Yes, I am from Cytel Group, located in Mumbai.
Oh, excellent. Welcome on board, Prateek, and congratulations.
So myself, Nagbhushan, so working for Concentrix in Bangalore.
Oh, excellent. Welcome on board and welcome to the quiz and congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Over to you, Chinmoy.
Yeah, hi, this is Chinmoy. Good morning to all. I'm from Sukhrit. Thank you.
Excellent. And where are you currently at the moment?
I'm in Kolkata this morning.
Oh, excellent. Nice. Welcome on board and congratulations. Vinay, over to you.
Good day, guys. This is Vinay. I am from HGS Bangalore.
Oh, excellent. Welcome on board, Vinay. Thank you. Arun, over to you.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. Arun from Firsos, Chennai.
Oh, excellent. Welcome on board. Sandeep, over to you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sandeep Ghag and I'm from Datamatics Business Solutions. That's in Mumbai.
Welcome on board, Sandeep, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Milagros, over to you. We can't hear you. I think you might have to unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, my name is Milagros Naboa. I'm from Sutherland, Philippines.
Oh, excellent. Welcome on board.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Albert, over to you.
Hey guys, good morning. So I'm with Taskas Philippines as a workforce manager. Thank you guys.
Very good. Thanks. Welcome on board. Shantanu, over to you.
Hi everyone, good morning. I am from Fusion BPO and it's located in Kolkata.
Excellent. Welcome on board. Somnath, over to you.
Hi everyone, Somnath Chavan, Concentrix Pune.
Excellent. Welcome and congratulations. Mahesh, over to you.
Good morning everyone, Mahesh Krishnan, Firsos.
Excellent. Welcome on board and congratulations. Do we have I missed anyone in here who's not visible?
I think we are waiting for more finalists.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Hey Amir, this is Yogendra. Can you hear me?
Yes, hi Yogendra.
Yeah, I'm not able to use video, but now I'm able to unmute myself. So this is Yogendra from Cytel Group.
Excellent. Thanks Yogendra. Welcome on board.
Thank you.
Hi, this is
Do we have anyone?
Cloud Contact Experts.
Do we have anyone else?
Hi Amir, this is Mahesh from Datamatics Business Solution, Mumbai.
Hi Mahesh, welcome on board and congratulations once again.
Thanks.
So how are you finding, guys, the journey so far? We started at 9 o'clock in the morning and now we are able to meet each other, and I feel like I hope we had a technology where we can get all 100 plus participants on board and see the screen. So however, we will definitely plan it for our next quiz, but all of you, anybody of you would like to share your experience so far?
Hi, this is Yogendra.
Go ahead, Yogi.
Yeah, it's a great platform for the people, learning platform, and a great platform for all of us to know each other. Because we are working for different companies, different organizations, right? So it makes us easier to look at each other through video, to see the names and understand, people coming from different organizations. So definitely it's a great initiative, and thank you so much, Shiva, and the organization committee.
Thank you. It's all our pleasure to serve, and that's such an encouraging words. I mean, from you, Yogendra. Thank you so much. Anybody else, like, how did you find it? How is it going? And is it encouraging and entertaining? I mean, are you enjoying spending time with
Sandeep
us?
here.
Yes.
So first, Yogendra, you said about sharing webcam, so you should, make yourself also visible. We can see you then.
No, my webcam is not working, Sandeep. But you have seen me. We have worked in the same organization for quite some time.
Correct. Yes. And I wanted everyone to actually see. But so as you say, no matter how much ever knowledge you gain, it's a bottomless pit because you got to evolve, unlearn, learn. So this is a great journey because this is where the maximum transformation happens in terms of taking the companies ahead. And so it's a great journey. And at the same time, as a part of this quiz, no matter how much knowledge you have, the butterflies in the stomach, keep dancing like no tomorrow. So that's happening. But all the best to all the 16, semi-final, quarter-finalists. Let's rock this quiz and evolve.
That's awesome. I think we have got Mahesh Rahul here as well now. We didn't have introduction from Mahesh.
Already done, Amir.
Okay, it's already done. Sorry. Do we have Somaya? I can't see Somaya in here. Gaurav, can you confirm that all of the participants are added?
Yeah, so you correctly
Yes,
said
Amir,
that
everybody is
how
added.
many? Okay. So we have all
Only
16
Jagruti,
participants
I
added.
just have one request for you. Can you please log out from one device? You're logged in from two devices,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So once you're done
Okay,
with
so
that,
give
I
me a
need
moment.
to add the last participant, that is Yogendra, because he does not have the
Okay.
video access. Yeah.
Sure. Just give me 1 minute.
Sure.
Till the time, Gaurav, you can share the screen and we can start making the teams, right?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's start then. Yeah, Gaurav, just wait. All the teams are ready. So, can I announce the teams right here? Muskan will be sharing the screen.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, sure. I will give. Okay, so Muskan is sharing a screen. Okay, just
Yeah,
a
right.
moment. Okay, Muskan can share a screen now, and we can see the teams.